If you're totally new to wig making, then this video is for you. All you need to do is to follow the step-by-step tutorial and you are good to go. A perfect custom wig starts with an accurate head measurement and perfect transfer. If you'll be making a closure wig, these are the measurements that you need, and if it's a frontal wig, you will need all of the measurements. So I will go ahead and transfer my client's head measurements onto this wig cap. It's a 22 inches wig block because my client's head circumference is 22 inches. I like to work with the mesh dome cap for most of my wig construction. It has this two seam side and then the V side. I like to use the V side in front. This helps me easily align the center of the cap with the center of my wig block. Just do whatever works for you as long as it gives you the best result. After pinning down the cap, if you notice any sag or extra cap, you are going to fold that, you will resize it, pin that down, and then we're going to sew that down neatly because we need a smooth but not very tight cap to work with. So you can pin down the extra cap to the front or to the side. Just be creative. I just like to pin mine along the seam so that everything will look very neat. Some other times I can pin it to the front or to the side. We just need that smooth cap to work with. If you are sewing with a sewing machine, this is the time you use a sewing machine to sew that down. But just because this tutorial is a hand sewing wig making tutorial, we are going to sew that down by hand. So you sew that down neatly and you get something like this. You see, it is looking all neat and fine. Once you are done resizing the cap and you are okay with the results, then it's time to move to the next level. So the bundles I'll be working with came with this 4x4 inches matching closure. To get the center of your closure, you fold it into two just like this. But if your closure have a defined pattern at the center, go ahead and align your pattern with the center of your wig block. Gently pull the closure down by 1/2 inch. You want it to cover your cap when you are through making the wig. You don't want the black cap to be showing by the sides of your closure. Properly secure your closure with pins. Make sure you don't pull on your closure. If not, it won't give you the best results. If you're okay with the way it's looking, clip that hair away and it's time to sew. Make sure you sew through all the layers of the elastic band in front of the mesh dome cap. Not all through the elastic band area, just in front, so that it will securely hold your cap and the closure together. If you want your closure to lay flat and also to last long, make sure to sew closely. I like to sew from one side to the center and then from the other side to the center. You don't want one side of your closure looking longer than the other side. Once I get to the center, I backtrack and then knot. I'll go ahead and repeat the same process on the other side, back to the center. Once I am done securing the closure to the dome cap, I like to place my measuring tape on the cap just to know how many lengths I have left and what measurement to take. This outline is very important, especially if you're a beginner. You want your wig to be uniformed and nice. Now I'll be taking 1 inch apart because I will be double wefting, and at the top I like to make it like 1/2 inch apart. The number of bundles you have and how full you want your wig will determine the spacing. If you're a beginner, take your time on this one. No need to rush. Take your time, and if you make a mistake, clean it and start all over again. The lines doesn't necessarily need to be perfect, but at least get a good enough lines to work with. If you find it difficult to outline your cap, let me know in the comment section so that I will make a video, a detailed one on how you can go about it. I am drawing the lines from the side to join with the one at the center. If you are still here with me and you find this video useful so far and you are not subscribed to my channel yet, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button before you forget. Your likes and engagement in the comments will also help the YouTube algorithm to push this content out to those that need this type of content. Let's get back to class. So I'm repeating the same thing at the other side, and once I'm done, we are ready to start sewing. To reduce sewing time, I thread 12 to 15 needles depending on the number of outlines I have, and I also like to pin my weft on the cap like this. That will be stress-free. Use whatever kind of needle that works for you. Straight needle, curved needle, U needle, W needle. Just any type of needle that works for you. I also like to use the nylon thread because it's very strong and it doesn't tangle. Also, it's very easy to work with. So the process is the same from the first sewing to the last. You keep repeating the same thing all through over and over until you finish sewing all of the outlines on the cap. In this video, I used the flip method, which means I did not cut the weft. I sew and flip all through, no cutting of the wefts. Once I get to the last line, I use a single weft because I want it to be very flat. Place the single weft very close to your closure line, not on the closure, but very close to your closure line, side by side, and neatly sew that down. I want to sincerely thank all my subscribers. You guys are really the reason why I am still on this app. Thank you so much. And after speaking all this English, the video, voiceover and all, and you are still here watching, you haven't subscribed, it is not easy to even be making voiceover. Like, yeah, go ahead and subscribe, please, if you haven't already. What else do you want me to say? Or do you want me to cook jollof rice? Is it the Nigeria jollof rice or the Ghana jollof rice? Which one do you want? Just let me know. Let me know. Let me start to gather money to cook jollof rice for you people. Okay, please go ahead and subscribe. Thank you. And also don't forget to put on your notification bell so that anytime I upload new content, you will be the first person to be notified. Please go ahead and subscribe. I beg you. I beg. Once you are done sewing the last roll, remove the wig cap from the wig block and cut the wig cap under your closure. You want to take your time and be very careful when doing this because you don't want to rip your closure. And our wig is ready. So if you follow the step by step, you'll be able to make your own very wig. Even if it's your first time, you'll be able to come up with something beautiful. Don't forget that if you want to get a perfect wig, you must take the perfect and accurate measurement and also transfer it properly, and then follow all the step by step that you've seen in this video, and you will see that your wig will come out perfect for your head or for a client's head. So until I come your way again with another video, take care of yourself.